I say overthinking, and if you ever ask me what's that, let me give you an example. Imagine, suppose you are trying to see some sort of videos on the YouTube. Let's take something related to how to make money. After hours of scrolling, after being successfully trapped by YouTube's algorithm, the video you end up seeing is why the size of ants are so tiny, which is completely different from the topic which you were looking for. And if you are an extra overthinker like me, then you might even overthink on the fact that you have wasted 3 hours of your time just to know about the size of an ant, but you haven't learned anything about how to make money. Just like how the algorithm of YouTube has changed in 3 hours, human mind also changes in seconds, and that state is called as overthinking. Overthinking about what's good for me, overthinking about what am I going to do in the future, overthinking about why did they shout at me, overthinking about what if I fail. I have overthinked each and every single thing. Couple of days ago, I have realized that I am a stupid who is wasting so much time on overthinking while everyone out there are far too forward than me. We should focus on our comebacks, self-reflections rather than pampering ourselves in every situations. We have to be a problem solver, not a overthinker. So when I say that we have to be a problem solver instead of a overthinker, it's important to know the difference between problem solver and an overthinker. Overthinker always gets stuck into the loop of thoughts, whereas a problem solver divides the problems into several divisions and try to find the solutions for each of them. We, the overthinkers, are wasting our time on finding out what's going wrong, but a problem solver tries to understand the problem and find out solutions for that. They would never waste their time on the reasons. And the second point is that we should be clever enough to recognize whether the situations are under our control. If the answer is yes, we have to go forward, take our moves, and do what makes us feel right. And if the answer is no, then act as if you don't belong to that situation or you don't know anything about that. Simple. The third point is you should be more mindful of your present, and for that, you should let yourself overthink. And I know this is very strange because I have been saying about how to control your overthinking, and now I'm saying you to overthink. Yes, this works. See, for this, you have to set a duration of time. For example, if you have chosen an hour, then you have to overthink, let out your feelings, anger, everything in that hour itself. Once you finished that duration of time, you are never supposed to think on the same things. If none of this works, then you can talk with your friends, share your feelings, or have a good time with your parents. But again, we are left out with scenarios. What if you are in a situation where you can't express or share your feelings with someone? At that time, you have to take a book or maintain a journal to write down your feelings. Write down everything that you feel and every single thing on which you have been overthinking a lot. And trust me, this helps a lot and you feel very light after this. And after doing so many things, you have to know that you are not left alone, and overthinking is not a crime. Nobody is perfect in this world, literally no one, even the one who is talking about overthinking now. Don't put yourself down, don't feel ashamed of what you have done so far, because you also know that you have learned so many things after doing so many mistakes. Overthinking is just like the tides of a wave. Some are high and some are low, so you don't need to think much about it. Try to divert yourself by doing something that you love. And there are no permanent solutions for overthinking, but at least we have got temporary solutions, right? So let's use this and try to come out of everything that's bothering you. At the end, let's pat her back and say, you have come a long way. I'm proud of you.